Football's about passion. It's a way of life. It gets you up on the morning. It's magnificent. It's fantastic. What a sport. What a sport. It's a way of life. It's a way of life.
Retro Football returns, this time with Championship Manager 93 on the Commodore Amiga. Now, right, let's turn the printer off. Let's use the 1993 player roster. This is a video game, or a computer game in this case, that I spent far too much time playing. Let's choose... Let's go with Division 1, which is now known as the Championship, of course. Let's go with Newcastle. Big shout out to Newcastle. Oh, select a personality, arrogant. You know what I'm going to call him, though, guys. Here we go. You know. The regulars will know. Yeah, this is a game I spent far too much time playing when I was supposed to be studying for my GCSEs. And I kind of... I did study for my GCSEs in the end, but nowhere near as much as I should have because of this video game. Or computer game. Stop saying video game, Mike. So, if you didn't know, this is a football management sim. But it's going to be very basic, I think, revisiting this compared to the games we get today. I have not played this game since about 1994. It's a long-ass time. And I'm, keen to get going with this again. It's the Anglo-Italian Cup. I remember Newcastle being in that. I think that's the last trophy they won, wasn't it? The Anglo-Italian. So you've got all your options here. Again, very basic. It is very streamlined. We've got the video printer. Oh yeah, you can change the picture. Got Spurs player there. Chelsea player. I don't know who the players are supposed to be because I can't see them. I can't see their faces. They're real players. They're scanned, which used to blow my mind at the time. Now it's just like, whatever. We've got the Spurs player in the away kit. I liked that Spurs kit. I gotta say, I liked their home kit that season as well. Anyway, the squad is here, look. Got Rob Lee in there. Got Barry Venison. Big shout out to Barry Venison. Oh, I might have to get the Barry Venison photo out at some point. We can look at players abroad. Oh, these look like fake names. I thought it was real names in this game. Oh no, I know why. It's because they're Belgian and Bulgarian. I don't really recognise players from those leagues in this era. Let's look for... Oh, Didier Deschamps was there. I was going to say look for Italy. Here we are. So Conte and Vieira. Should we try and sign Antonio Conte for the lols? Because if he joins a Division 1 club, I am going to laugh a lot. He is not interested. If you don't try, you'll never know. That is my... I don't know what I'm saying. Right, Vieri. Let's try and sign Vieri. Because I think around this time we'll have Andy Cole, won't we? Ah, he agrees to join. He wants a 5-year contract. He is up for this move to Newcastle. Wow. You can have what you want, mate. I didn't look at his age, though. Maybe he's joined because he's getting on. I don't think he would have been in 93. So, like I was saying, it's very... It is quite basic. I want to say it's very basic for its time. For its time, I thought this was in depth. And I'm just doing some scouting here. I'm basically going to go through the menus and show you guys what this game was about. Not going to take it too seriously. So I'm doing some scouting in England, as you can see. And I've gone for a goal-scoring goalkeeper. Let's see what my scout finds. He's not going to find anything, I don't think, because of the parameters I've set here. Let's go 2024. Yeah, I thought that would be the case. Okay. Again, we tried. Got manager jobs, job news, and you could basically have a look at all the clubs and see whose job is safe. It's the beginning of the season, so everyone starts off on a clean slate. Got Joe Royal at Oldham. Remember him? Wow. Big shout out to Joe Royal. I think we lost Joe Royal, didn't we, a few years back? Rest in peace, Joe Royal. If not, I apologise. But I remember him being associated with Everton. Everton, didn't he play for them as well? I don't know. Mark Robinson will be out a few days with a twisted ankle. Don't know if I remember Mark Robinson at Newcastle, I have to admit. Barry Venison, his contract expired this week. Get the photo out. There he is, old Barry Venison. We had to do it. Oh, Kit Simons. Played, I think he was the Welsh international. He played for Wales, didn't he? I don't know if he was actually Welsh, though. Can't remember. Anyway. Let's see what Barry Venison does here. There we go. We can't let Barry Venison and his wonderful hair leave the club. Oh, come on. Just have a 1 year. I thought he was crap, see, Kit Simmons. Which is probably harsh. I don't think he was crap. I just don't think he was a world beater. But we're in the Championship or Division 1. I think we are. I'm pretty sure that's what I selected from earlier. Newcastle were a Premiership side around now, were they? Anyway, this is the best bit about the game. Changing the old background picture. I thought it was pretty cool that you could do that anyway. Richard Keys is out for a few days. Yes, I know it says Richard K, but I thought Richard Keys, you know, because of Richard Keys. Old hairy hands. Right, he wants a 3-year contract. Okay. There we go. Let's just do it, because otherwise he's going to start nagging us. Not a chance. Robert Lee's one of our best players. Not a chance. We are concerned with the unrest between you and some of the players. Now, that is probably because I chose the arrogant personality trait. And that's probably why Frey Bentos is already throwing boots and all sorts across the training field. Or in the dressing rooms, or wherever. Wherever he does it. At Starbucks. Mark Robinson wants to leave. Well, I don't know who you are, mate. But I'm going to refuse that. Kevin Shady. Right, let's allow approach here, because I want to show you guys how it all works. Here we go. So the bids are coming in. I'm going to up it a little bit and say, no, we want a bit more than that. And we're going to see if any clubs bite or not, basically. Let's have a look. So, yeah, they've upped their bids, look. All of them have, actually. Think. Oh, I've upped it again. I want 275 this time. There's not a lot of sound, by the way, in this game. Ah, he decides to join Everton. That blew me away at the time. So a few clubs all win the bids, and then the player decides where to go. That's a Charity Shield. Man United v Spurs. Come on, Man United. Yes. Yeah, that blew me away at the time. The player then choosing a club. I thought that was ahead of its time, maybe. For its time. Not a chance, Andrew Cole. I call him Andy Cole, but in interviews I've read, so we won't be here. Man United got Norwich first game, Liverpool away at Sheffield United. I think these are official fixture lists as well of the time. But what was I getting at? I don't know, I've completely forgot. Oh yeah, Andy Cole. I remember reading in an interview, oh, this is going to be fun. I got to remember how to select the players here. And should we just click on the little red box? No, not that. The red box is next to their names. But Andy Cole, how many times have I said Andy Cole? Doesn't like being called Andy, likes being referred to as Andrew Cole, which is his name. I do remember reading that. I think he's quite not a serious man, but he's quite a bit spiky, maybe. Oh, guys, I can't remember how to do this. Try hitting the enter key as well on the keyboard. No, so I am using the mouse, obviously. I don't know if this would work with a joystick. I always played this with a mouse. Why would you play with a joystick when you could play with a mouse, a manager game? You just wouldn't, would you? Oh, I don't know how to do this. I can't remember. I was sure it was clicking on the little red boxes. I'm missing something here, something obvious. I like all this, all the player profiles and stuff. I mean, let's be fair, it is quite deep for its time. I think it's quite deep. There's a lot here. There's a lot of information. All official as well. Arrogant Free Bentos. Love it. Said he was 35, didn't it? Free Bentos. I can't remember choosing his age. Oh, I don't know. It'll have to be a quick edit unless I can work out how to do this, guys, because I don't want you just sitting there watching me doing nothing. Here's the other stuff you could do, look. Newcastle fixtures for the season, etc, etc. All your usual manager game fare. Nobody picked. Oh, it always happens when I'm recording a video this. If I was just playing this for fun now, it would be fine. I'd get it working. It would be absolutely fine. I was getting at earlier, no, there's not a lot of audio, so you'll probably be hearing music in the background. I've added that just because otherwise it's too quiet. We need some audio, don't we, apart from my repetitive voice. But it's Alan Thompson. He's unselfish, apparently. Oh, I can't remember how to do this. It's stressing me out. I promise I will do an edit. Give me one more Terry Warhurst. I don't know. My mind's gone blank. Okay, it's a quick edit. I'll be back. I'm back. I'm an idiot. You just click these little white numbers at the bottom, look. So I got to choose my number 14 now. Oh, I haven't done that right, have I? Come on, Mike. There we go. Now, done. There we go. It's the match. So we're playing a 4-4-2. We've got Christian Vieri and Andy Cole up front, which is the best strike force, would be the best strike force in the Premier League, let alone Division 1. We have to win this game. The rest of the team is pretty crap, to be fair, but our front two are outstanding. They'd actually work well together because Vieri... Oh, Millwall squander the chance. Vieri would hold the ball up well, I think, when he's that sort of striker, and Andy Cole running in or playing off of Christian Vieri. Get excited just thinking about it, so I can't get my words out because of that. But this is it on match day. What you see here is basically it. I don't know how to make any tactical changes because clicking the left mouse button doesn't really do anything. I don't think. 90 minutes is up. Ah, oh, no, it's 0-0 in your first game. Newcastle fans aren't happy with that. Not when you've got Vieri and Cole. They're not going to be happy with that at all. Okay. Oh, they had Ray. Who remembers Ray in midfield? Didn't he play at Wolves at one point? We'll play another match anyway. I like this game. Man United won. Look at that. They won their first game. Man City draw at Palace. Oh, those were the days. Man United were a good side, weren't they? And Man City were crap. Arsenal won away. Blackburn was strong around now. Or they were about to be, weren't they? With Jack Walker's funding, his investment. They went on to win the league then, didn't they? 95, I want to say. 96, I don't know. Performance of the week is Sunderland 2, Barnsley 0. Steve Watson wants to leave. Watson's told to stay. Gavin Peacock was okay. Didn't he play at Chelsea at some point? David Kelly, I don't remember him. So he can be transfer listed. He's not worth that, is he? Swindon won him. Oh, Swindon's a blast from the past. What league are they in these days? Because they were in the Premier League for a bit. What happened to them? I always remember Paul Bowden at left back. Another Welsh international. Played at Swindon. Good old Swindon town. All these bids coming in for David Kelly as well. I mean, who is this guy? I'm sure all of you know. Was he a Republic of Ireland international? Lots of questions, as always, in this video for you guys. I know you love answering them, though. So, next fixture is away at Borough. So it's a derby of sorts. Even though Newcastle fans don't really care about Borough. I think Borough fans care more about Newcastle. Bit like Man United Leeds, I guess. That kind of fixture. Okay. Come on, lads. Score a goal, please. Score a goal for... Ah! His shot is smothered. But that blew me away at the time. Oh, Beresford's ref. That blew me away at the time. Just these little pop-ups telling you what's going on. I thought it was proper cool. I'd have my music on in the background, my CD player. Oh, it's a goal! It's bundled home. Robert Lee. You could always rely on Robert Lee. Oh, White with a good... Oh, well done, lads. But yeah, I'd have my CD playing in the background. Bit of Prodigy on in the background, or some Wu-Tang Clan. Was their album out by now, their first album? 36 Chambers? I'm sure it was. But I'd have my hip-hop on in the background, or my Prodigy, or my Chemical Brothers. Was Chemical Brothers' first album out by now? I don't think it was it? Anyway. A good result. Thank you for that. The board are short and to the point. That's what you want from your board. Short and to the point. There's your scores. Nothing that stands out really. Liverpool win against Southampton. This Vidi printer was spot on. Look at it. I love it, the Vidi printer. It's such a rite of passage, if that's the right terminology to use in this scenario, but it's such a rite of passage for anyone who's watched footy or grew up with footy in the UK. Change of colour. Look at that. Look at that. Eh? Technology. The Amiga. Basically, this is it. What you see is what you get. There's a little bit more to it than that, guys. It's not going to be a long episode. Where is Sir Alex Ferguson? Or just, he was known as Alex Ferguson at the time, of course. Alan Ball, managing act. Oh, Dario Grady, crew manager. I think he managed for the longest. I've not worded that well. Until he retired and then Sir Alex Ferguson kept going. And then he was the longest manager. Longest serving manager at a club in the football leagues in Britain. Or in England. Ferguson's on the same as Howard Wilkinson, Ron Atkinson, Kendall. I'm not having that. Anyway, Championship Manager, fantastic game. Let me know your memories with it, guys. I'll speak to you all very, very soon.